Tonight's VCs for Kamala is hardly the only high-profile virtual fundraiser for Harris to date. There are four that made national headlines for the volume of people who participated. You've probably seen some of the images and the amount of money that was raised, the largest coming in at 200,000 attendees and $11 million. And the platform of choice, Zoom. Once a pandemic darling, the stock had been struggling, but my next guest sees this election cycle as a tailwind. For more, Matthew Hartigan covers telecom and entertainment at the Benchmark Company. He joins us now. Matthew, first of all, maybe I'm naive. I didn't realize Zoom could have 200,000 people using it at once.
Yeah, it's wonderful scaling when you consider that it's symmetrical two-way. And I think it really gives people a very strong sense of participation. It's really, connectivity, not just in a technological sense, but also in a social sense. So I think it's great to see, no matter where you are on the partisan spectrum.
Does Zoom make money off of Zooms of that magnitude?
It isn't something that's certainly going to adjust your quarterly earnings number, but I think it really creates a halo in terms of fostering not just the video side, but their expansion into unified communications and really AI and providing alternatives to Microsoft Copilot and all that in concert with the video offering. And so it's certainly good publicity.
This is really unique. I mean, going back to July, as you've cataloged, they had a Win with Black Women event with 44,000 attendees, a Win with Black Men event, 53,000 attendees, white women answering the call, 200,000 attendees, white dudes for Harris, 180,000 participants. Can this only happen on Zoom, or could things of this size take place on a Google Meet or a Microsoft Teams? Or if that's not the case now, could they, at some point very quickly?
I think when you're trying to reach a mass audience, Zoom is preferable because it's more user-friendly and it's really a catchword like Kleenex or Clorox or something like that when you're really trying to get people on. The 200,000 was actually a record for Zoom. And also, you talked earlier about a 5 million VC funding goal by election day. These events, I think you left off Cat Ladies for Kamala, which I thought was the most clever one, raised almost $20 million. So, this is really a nice lever for the Harris campaign.
And I do see the parallels, as do many, between how the Trump campaign used Facebook in 2016 quite effectively. And you fast forward to now, we thought maybe TikTok was the lever to pull, but it turns out Zoom could actually be one of those new technologies that they can, either side could use to their advantage. I guess the final question, if you don't think these events per se help Zoom make money, they just become part of the kind of the association with the term, Google it, host a Zoom, whatever it is, it kind of just keeps it entrenched in our everyday usage?
Well, I think it definitely attracts more users, particularly on the internet side. So I think in the long term, you do make money. I mean, it's not like you can that they're making money off the specific event, but it really brings it back to Zoom and helps the casual consumer side, the user, as well as the corporate side, where they're really starting to make inroads on the UCaaS side. We incidentally had a hold on this during the halcyon days during COVID, upgraded it when it was below 100. And I think it certainly should have upside to 83, I think, over the next year or so.